I noticed some requests about the Sunjo chainsaw. The chain tensioner system was not working properly and the chain kept falling off. I noticed that I kept running across the same issue. And here I noticed a hole where the chain tensioner bolt started digging into. And I also noticed a few things that stood out as far as the two pieces of plastic here that I'm pointing at. Now I wound up taking the black cover off, as you will see coming up here, and that way I am able to get a better view for myself and for you as well, to be able to point out exactly what is going on here. Now I noticed that the piece of plastic rides down, as you see on the right at the top, and right where I'm pointing at right here with the screwdriver, it actually started to dig a hole in there. The chain adjuster screw, and that was getting it in a bind to the point where it was not creating tension on the chainsaw bar, which resulted in the blade not being able to tighten up as well. So what I did here is I got a washer that fits perfectly on the bolt here. And by doing this, I wanted to evenly distribute the weight that is going to be put on the plastic here. I do think that this is a design flaw by the manufacturer, so I tried to combat it as best as I could. And by putting a washer on, I immediately noticed that the nipple that I'm touching right here is standing up straight like it should, as before it seemed like it got off and a little sloppy and wasn't sitting inside of the chain bar hole like it should, and that's because the bolt that I'm demonstrating here kept riding in the hole. Once that washer got on there and it's able to evenly distribute the head weight there, I noticed slack in the bolt, therefore it is able to create tension or back off the tension like it should without any resistance. And here I am putting on the black cover that I had to take off to show you exactly what was going on and why I and whoever bought this chainsaw is running across these issues. So now that everything is in, everything is free, and as you see, the bolt is not getting caught up in that hole that almost pre-drilled itself, creating an issue. And here I'm pointing out where that nipple goes into the bar, and I left everything untight so that everything goes on easy. You would think that the cover going on next would be the most appropriate thing to do, but I noticed when I did that I still had an issue tightening the chain, so I kind of held everything into place and tightened everything by hand before putting the cover on. And I will take this out of the description box out of one of the other videos as far as recommending, because I do think that this is a pretty big issue that most people are not wanting to tackle. It is a simple issue, but it can be a big issue as well, because this chain does keep falling off, and it can be a pain to put it back on and figure out exactly what is going on here. So here I'm demonstrating the way it should work after the tensioner is fixed with the washer issue. But overall, I'm going to have to not recommend this. I do appreciate you watching, and if you have any comments, leave it down below. Thank you for watching.